What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a deep dive into something that might not get as much attention as the latest smartphone or a futuristic laptop, but trust me, if you care about a premium viewing experience, this is just as important. I'm talking about projection screens. Not just any screen though, this one is built for professionals, home theaters, and spaces where you want nothing but the best. This is the Draper Ultimate Access XLE222 electric projection screen in a 16:10 aspect ratio with matte White XT1000E surface, and it's massive, 117.5 inches of screen real estate. Now, at first glance, you might say, okay, it's just a projection screen, what's the big deal? But here's where the differences really start to matter. Most of the time when people think of projectors, they just aim at a wall or maybe a basic pull-down screen, and while that works for casual setups, the experience is far from optimized. A projection screen like this Draper unit takes things to an entirely different level. It's engineered not only for picture clarity and brightness, but also for long-term durability and professional-grade use. Let's talk design first. This screen is part of Draper's Ultimate Access XLE series, and what that means is you're getting a motorized, ceiling-recessed electric screen that can literally disappear when you don't need it. So imagine finishing a movie night or a presentation, and with a push of a button, this massive 117.5-inch screen quietly rolls back into its housing. It keeps the room looking clean and modern without a permanent giant screen dominating your space. That flexibility alone is a big win for people who want a multipurpose room, like using your living room both for everyday life and as a cinematic space. The motorized mechanism is smooth and quiet, which is a big deal. If you've ever used cheaper electric screens, you know some can sound like a coffee grinder. Not the case here. Draper's engineering focuses on a seamless, almost invisible transition between screen down and screen up. That attention to detail is what separates high-end solutions from budget alternatives. Now let's get into the material. Matte White XT1000E. This surface is optimized for wide viewing angles, which means no matter where you're seated in the room, you're getting consistent brightness and image quality. That's a huge deal for home theaters where people are spread across a couch or even a conference room with seats along the sides. The reflectivity is calibrated for even light distribution, so you're not dealing with hot spots in the center and faded edges on the sides. It also supports high-resolution projection, which means whether you're running a standard 1080p projector, WUXGA, or even higher-end 4K models, this screen will do justice to your content. Another big factor: aspect ratio. Most consumer screens default to 16:9, which is great for movies and streaming. But this Draper screen is 16:10, which gives you a little extra vertical space. That's especially useful in professional environments. Think PowerPoint presentations, CAD drawings, or spreadsheets, where you want more content on screen at once. It also makes the screen more versatile overall. You can still run 16:9 content without an issue, but the 16:10 format gives you options. Durability and longevity also matter. Draper has been in this business for decades, and their products are designed to withstand heavy usage. The housing protects the screen from dust and damage when not in use, and the build quality ensures you're not replacing it after a few years. It's the kind of investment you make once and then rely on for a long time. From a usability perspective, the installation is designed for professional settings. It's ceiling recessed, meaning the housing can be integrated directly into your ceiling structure. That's going to require some planning during installation, but the result is a clean, flush appearance with no bulky casing hanging down. It's designed to look like part of the architecture, not just a piece of tech added later. So, who's this for? If you're someone setting up a serious home theater, this screen will elevate the experience far beyond just projecting onto a wall. If you're working in corporate spaces, classrooms, or auditoriums, the flexibility, image quality, and professional-grade construction make it a reliable choice. And if you're just a tech enthusiast who wants the best, this fits right in. Pair this screen with a solid long-throw projector, and you'll have a setup that rivals even high-end TVs in terms of immersion and image quality, but at a much larger size. And remember, TVs cap out around 100 inches on the high end and cost a small fortune. With projection, especially when paired with a screen like this, you're getting massive size and versatility without sacrificing quality. So yeah, it might not be the flashiest piece of tech we've covered on the channel, but in terms of impact on your viewing experience, it's right up there with the latest display innovations. A great screen is just as important as a great projector, And this Draper Ultimate Access XLE proves why. And hey, if you're interested in picking one up, I'll drop a link down in the description so you can check it out yourself. This is one of those things that, once you experience it, it's really hard to go back to anything else.